Welcome, this is Dirnan playing Minecraft. Back at it with Foolcraft 3. Today's episode we're building a lot of paths, a lot of things to connect other things, and filling in some gaps where they need to be filled in. Last episode we worked on the wall, and I was able to complete a lot of both sides of the wall and get some sort of buildings laid out with just stone bricks. And in another episode still we'll build some connecting pathways from the main village across the river to those buildings, and there'll be new entrances over here to get in, and then have some sort of gatehouse to get in, similar to over here. But today we're working on over here by the big wall that's already built, connecting the pathway by the guardhouse all the way over to the other guardhouse, so that people, mainly guards, can walk behind to the barracks here and on through behind the wall over to the other guardhouse. Let's just fly over there real quick. There isn't a way to get to the other guardhouse easily unless you walk all the way to over. I'm not sure if there is a way right now. It's all blocked off. So there you go. So there's not a way, so I'm making a way. I already have this pathway up here to get on top of the wall, but now I need to connect this thing over to there. And then I'm also gonna veer off this way and have it connect over to this little entrance to the guard tower barracks area. So far I've started a little bit of the ways, and I'm just taking out the grass with my cool shovel and replacing that with stone brick. Since this is inside the city, it would be well maintained by the people of the city or the guards, so it's not broken down stone brick. I think here-ish is where I'll send off this path to go down that way. So just taking out this stuff, adding in. So those are my last of those kind of slabs. Just kind of leading down that way, meandering-ish. So I will make some more slabs and keep going with this. Up until this point with the path, it's been pretty easy just to follow the contours of the land. It's been a gradual increase along this area. I wanted to bring you back in, because now we're in a spot where it doesn't really make sense to have it just go up as steep as it is, so I think I'm gonna flatten it out a bit as I move up. So I'll just kinda add in things, and then you gotta go up a little bit there. Need to take out this tree. I said take out this tree. That stuff into EMC. Okay, so just gonna have it be a gradual step up here with slabs and full blocks. And see how long it takes to get back up to a sort of normal. Yeah, that'll do. Just keep it as a narrow sort of path for that little upwards angle thing. And so I'll keep going. Oops. Keep going until I get to the other set of things, which is right over here. So maybe I'll just stick around and finish this up. I think I'm gonna scoot over here a little bit. out grass, placing it with stone brick, let it go down, we can put those. There we go. Now we've connected it. That looks a little funny. This over there as well. And then I'll do that. And increase that bit. A little less standing out in the middle of nowhere type thing. Another thing I'll need to do most likely is light up this area. These lights are coming in, but probably put in some street lights. Getting rid of those just so it doesn't, I mean, I like the way the grass covers over, so getting rid of the ones that don't really do that. I will come back to this area when I've come up with a good streetlight design, but for now I've finished up this small little path. It's just tiny because it needs to get smaller because this is just a single wide up into here. And as we saw just a little bit ago, I also finished the pathway that continues on. A little lag over here in this area. It continues on up over this hill towards the guard tower and connects here. I will need a way on the other side to get, this is walking along the wall, you can look out on the docks to the lighthouse. Sort of patrolling the area, looking over at the city. So as I said, I need a way to get up to the top of this wall from this side now, which I think I'll work on soon. It just sort of ends here. That line of stone bricks is the wall edge for this side, so I will take out some trees, collect their stuff, because this will need to come out and most likely have a pathway leading to this guard tower. Figure out that. Probably not right now, but it does need to happen so that it's not just walk a long way up the thing to get back up to the wall, but that these people at the guard tower can go this way and then possibly up this way. Staircase or something, because if this is the outside of the wall, then this walkway would be kind of in the wall. This tree needs to go as well. Got a bunch of stuff that can just be converted to points. So maybe I won't have that there, but it'll be somewhere else. How you get up into there. But the next thing I wanted to do was continue this pathway that leads from the docks, and it'll eventually lead this way. Here's the map. Here's my little indicator leading this way up to this village. So I need to clear a pathway, and I'll probably just start with a single block wide pathway that just leads probably around the ravine hole with some fencing eventually, and then try and find an easy path that doesn't require a lot of terraforming to lead up and over here. And I might just use stone for that, because thinking it's not within the city limits, it wouldn't be as maintained as the stone brick for all this stuff. So I will do that and come back. After finishing that long little stretch, here's what I've got so far. There's a skeleton that needs to die. And just check this out. So it goes up here. I did build a little funky, weird bridge to get over to the starter house that I've got, so that you can come up over, and then if need be you could go down underneath and go to the ravine. This is the pathway that leads around the ravine, and then thinking they'd probably take the path of least resistance. I did terraform through here just so I didn't have to go up and over so many times, and then up and over this, and then just following it along. Hello, zombie. Go away. And it goes down. Where it branches. So this way it goes up and then turns and connects over here to where there's a path already in the village that leads by some farms and through here. And then we head back to that branch in the stone path. Right there. And this leads up over this way where there's another path leading into the village. And I'll probably just leave those paths alone, not put steps or slabs or anything in there, just because this is a pre-generated village. Just want to leave it as it is. Still have to jump around throughout it, so I don't want to have to go through the whole thing. And add that. So the next step for this little path would be to making it bigger. I started to do that here in the corner and then just kind of ran out of steam. I'm also have to figure out if I want to light this all, or if this is just going to be more dangerous and less lighting than the rest of stuff. Getting rid of things in the inventory to keep it clean. Stuff meaning the lights that are in the village. I don't think I'm going to continue that out this way. It might be that there'll be torches and things, but these torches are mainly here because that's where I started on this map, just creating that little oak plank hut. Yeah, I think this is a nice little path. I'm not even sure if I'll expand it and make it wider and maybe go 2 wide, but most of the places just have it 1 wide. This will mainly be a footpath, I think. I might have another bigger, well, maybe I do probably need to make it wider, since this is the main way to get north from this city. And most people would either come into the city, go through it to go out west, but if they didn't want to go in the city, they'd want to just head north. That way, another gatehouse is over here to head north this way. So yeah, I do need to make it wider. I'm not going to do that in this episode. Probably do it when I'm not recording, just because it'll take a lot of finagling and be weird. But I think that'll do it for this episode of adding some pathways. More paths that need to be added, I'll just show it on the journey map. I started one here. This needs to come around. I'm not sure what's going to go in here, so I haven't continued that path. And I need to continue this path into here and build this up into a customs house or something. Gatehouse. Entranceway to the village. And lots of other pathways. But this is some of the pathways that I've been thinking about, and this has been Dirnan playing Minecraft. Hope to see you next time.